My dear child, sometimes you hesitate, unsure whether I still walk beside you when fresh chances appear. Listen well. Worry does not decide your fate, and my care never drifts. The love I offer stays close and steady. You may feel small, yet I remain right here, available in every breath, present in every quiet thought. Hold this truth when doubt whispers. My commitment is not fragile, and no sudden storm can push me away. Fear can twist what you see, muttering that I am distant or disconnected, yet I stay nearer than the air in your lungs, keeping you secure. Think of earlier travelers in faith. A leader paused before a vast sea. A shepherd faced a giant. A courageous exile approached a throne. Each felt their heart pound, but they trusted my steady presence. Worry tried to unravel their resolve, yet my promise stood firm, and it stands firm for you. Choose to remember this when fear knocks. Begin by identifying what unsettles you. Bring it into open light so it loses its hiding place. Admit its presence, but refuse to let it write your story. Replace its voice with reliable words I have spoken. I give strength, affection, and clear thought, not panic. When anxious ideas rise, pause, breathe, and speak to me. A quiet plea such as, "I trust you, guide me," shifts your attention from crashing waves to the calm of my companionship. Stories recorded through time will help. Revisit them often and let them steady your mind. Courage grows when you know you are treasured and watched over. So pause now. Think about the worries circling your heart lately. Future plans, strained ties, daunting choices. Place each unease before me in this quiet space. Give it a name, set it down, and listen. You will sense a soft assurance declaring, "I stay with you. I am sufficient." Let that small assurance sink deeper than any anxious echo, and notice how your breathing slows when you accept it. Allow gratitude to rise for the quiet ways I am already active on your behalf, even where you cannot yet see results. Move ahead holding this conviction. Your life is unfolding toward renewal, and no gust of fear or confusion can unravel the care I carry for you. Walk with that certainty and stay open to everyday moments of simple wonder. Joy will meet you in ordinary places, reminding you again that you live within a larger, kindly plan. You carry a message of care that can soothe hurting hearts. Share encouragement freely and watch peace spread. I draw you into the warmth of my nearness, where every shadow can fade and every weight can loosen. Pause, breathe deeply, and welcome an honest look within. What worries tug at you? What unknowns stretch long across your thoughts? I do not stand apart. I step close, ready to meet you exactly where the tension lives, offering steadiness stronger than the burden. I remain near, willing to receive whatever presses on you and trade it for a peace only I can supply. Reflect on the concerns that linger. Fear of falling short, being turned away, facing the unknown. Perhaps past disappointments still cast a shadow over tomorrow. Speak each fear, write it, whisper it, or hold it silently before me. This honest act is brave, marking the first step toward relief. When you dare to expose it, its hold weakens and room opens for new confidence. Notice the patterns guiding your days. How often do you try to solve every problem through sheer effort? Do you reach for me only when strength runs out? Or do you invite my insight at the outset? Think back to hours when pressure felt crushing. Was it caused by factors beyond your reach, or by the strain of carrying everything alone? Honest reflection will clarify the answer. Awareness begins change, easing the weight you were never meant to haul by yourself. I do not blame you for these struggles. Instead, I invite you toward a wiser route. Surrender that enables real strength. As you meditate on these words, take note of what moves your spirit, which promises find rest in your heart, and which you struggle to embrace. When you bring forth your thoughts with sincerity, laying aside all masks, you prepare the soil where renewal can flourish. Be candid, even when doubt lingers. Openness unlocks growth. When I say I appoint guardians over you, imagine protective ranks encircling every step. Recall times you sensed provision or rescue. Those moments were not accidents but signs of steady loyalty. Let such memories alter your perspective. Past mistakes need not dictate what lies ahead, because I specialize in renewal. Mature love replaces tension with composure and hesitation with fresh courage. Practice habits that strengthen this trust. Clarity will spread as you repeat these truths. Incorporate small rhythms into daily life. At sunrise, pause for gratitude. Before responsibilities gather, acknowledge my presence and offer a quiet thank you. This brief act aligns your heart with mine and sets a steady tone for the hours ahead. You need not compose elaborate prayers. A single genuine sentence welcomes perspective and calms the mind. Over time, this dawn habit becomes a gentle reminder that you move through the day with steady support. Think of it as opening a window. Fresh air of perspective flows in, lifting the weight you hardly realized you carried. During the day, anchor yourself with brief breath prayers. As you inhale, think, "You shelter me." As you exhale, think, "I rely on you." This simple rhythm returns focus when stress threatens to scatter your thoughts. You can practice it at any time. No special setting is required. Each repetition trains your inner posture toward calm dependence. During tense moments, let this breathing pattern remind you that steadiness is portable and does not depend on perfect surroundings. As night approaches, set aside a moment to review the day. Identify one concern you placed in my care and one instance where you sensed relief or help. This routine sharpens awareness of reliability and weakens the grip of fear. Understand that surrender is not losing, it is stepping into freedom. When you hand your worries to me, shoulders loosen, lungs feel easier, and your awareness becomes more sensitive to my guidance. You shift from defense to active trust, where promises turn real. There is no fear I cannot outlast and no burden beyond my capacity. In quiet honesty, let me trade your trembling for steadiness and your hesitation for renewed boldness. Rest knowing I am here. Freedom found in surrender is active and creative. It opens new paths you had never considered. I stay beside you with unchanging compassion. I observe every struggle and listen to each whispered request. Even when you cannot sense my nearness, I continue working for your good. Recognize any gentle pull you feel toward me as an invitation to deeper trust. Your generosity, whether in words or actions, reflects confidence in our bond and opens doors to further blessing. Every act of trust, no matter how minor, establishes safe ground between us. Over time, that territory widens until fear finds no corner to occupy. I notice your daily experiences, the bright spots, the hardships, the small hopes you carry. My desire is to guide you toward steady rest. It is not remote or temporary. It is a constant rhythm supporting your days. I remain attentive, celebrating victories and comforting sorrow. When laughter rings out or when tears fall, I am equally present, giving context to every emotion. You do not earn this covering. It is a standing offer. Abiding means letting your pulse align with mine, choosing again and again to shift focus from surrounding noise to steady presence. When doubt creeps in, softly speak my name. Acknowledge that I oversee every detail, from minor inconveniences to major challenges. As you practice this awareness, Storms outside lose power over the calm inside. Peace grows, not because life is simple, but because you are no longer alone in it. Even during restless nights, calm can surface when you repeat a simple phrase reminding you of shared breath. My care forms a secure refuge nothing can break. Try this. Set aside 5 quiet minutes today. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and picture stepping under that covering. Choose one specific worry and imagine handing it to me. See it leave your grip and rest in mine. Notice the release in your shoulders, the ease in your heartbeat, and allow that sensation to teach your body what trust feels like. If 5 minutes feels long, begin with 1. The length is less important than the sincerity. Stay attentive afterward. Guidance may arrive as a thought, a remembered line, or simply a settled sense of calm. Faith is not static. It grows through deliberate attention. These exercises are not heavy duties, but invitations to rest in reliable care. Return to them often, and they will turn into habits that shape your responses, making courage more natural than worry. Think of each practice as a tool you carry, ready when unexpected stress tries to hurry you. Hear now these 3 paths that will strengthen your faith and make it endure. First, set aside short intervals of stillness daily. Even a few minutes matter. In that quiet, hand over every concern as it surfaces. Picture each one like a small stone placed in my open hand, leaving yours lighter. The key is consistency, not length. Small, steady acts create lasting change. Moments of stillness teach you to spot tension early before it swells into panic. Second, talk with me plainly. You do not need perfect language. Share fears, gratitude, or questions as you would with a trusted friend, then pause to listen. Silence makes room for gentle direction. You might notice a guiding thought, a comforting memory, or simply the sense that you are heard. Over time, these moments become safe pauses, where anxiety trades places with peace. Listening might require patience, but with patience comes clarity. Third, fill your mind with steady truths rather than what-if stories. Begin with this line: I will never leave you. Write it, carry it, let it settle deep. When fear about tomorrow appears, answer it with words that remind you you are guided and supplied. Keep a small list of such lines and revisit them often. They are anchors in shifting conditions. Consider noting specific times you recognized my help. Recording these stories builds a library of evidence that steadies you when new challenges arise. For each occasion, offer a single sentence: what weighed on your heart, how the events unfolded, and the outcome you did not foresee. Listening to these lines later will strengthen trust the way firm stones support a river crossing, giving you footing when currents press. Let these messages become landmarks you can revisit when new storms threaten. Seek companions who share this path. Mutual encouragement sharpens resilience. Celebrate progress together. Stand with each other in weakness and tell honest stories of protection and care. Another person's testimony may renew your own conviction, and your experience can lift someone else. Whether through regular conversation, shared meals, or quiet support, invest in relationships that point you back to consistent presence beyond yourselves. These friendships remind you that resilience often grows in conversation before it appears in solitude. As these connections deepen, your confidence expands. Habits watered by shared prayer, shared wisdom, and steady dialogue form a sturdy framework that stands firm against strong winds. With time, what began as simple routines develops roots that hold through change. The soil may shift, but the structure endures because it draws life from a source that never dries up. Picture a well-built house anchored on solid ground. Though weather shifts, it stands because its support runs deep and reliable. Trust does not emerge through willpower alone. It grows as you interact with me, reflect on promises, and practice what you learn. Your concerns are never trivial to me. When tension rises, let it prompt reverence rather than panic. Reverence means recognizing who I am, creator and protector, and responding with openness. It is more than songs, it is a life oriented toward confidence. Each time you shift focus from the size of a problem to the size of my steadiness, perspective returns. When you live this way, even ordinary tasks become acts of confidence. Come now, lay bare the 3 worries that burden your spirit, and beside each, write a truth that counters it. Consider this. When fear whispers, I might fail, declare my promise. I have equipped you for every good work. When it claims these burdens are too heavy, answer, my strength sustains you and my rest upholds you. When it warns, those you love are unprotected, affirm, I shelter them beneath my wings. Let these truths dwell on your lips. In moments of unrest, speak them aloud until peace prevails. Fix them where your eyes linger daily, engraved on the tablet of your heart, a constant reminder of my covenant with you. With repetition, your inner response shifts. The moment worry surfaces, your thoughts instinctively move toward reverence and assurance, and fear loses influence. This gradual change might feel subtle, yet friends will notice a steadier tone in your words, and you will recognize a lighter step in your day. What once triggered racing thoughts will now invite a conversation with me, and peace will follow. Celebrate each small victory, marking it mentally as proof that change is unfolding. Remember, you have been known from the very beginning, and my affection for you does not fluctuate. Let these words provide calm, courage, and clarity. Draw close, and I will reveal goodness you have yet to imagine. Walk forward in trust, and I will guide each step. I see your questions and your attempts to connect through quiet moments. This journey is not about flawless performance. It is about learning to live within steady kindness. Fear may linger at the edges, but it will no longer define you. Your heart will relax beneath my care, confident in lasting protection. Each day carries new puzzles and new chances to rely on me. I stand ready to fill your soul with peace that outlasts circumstances. Notice how this peace frees creativity and kindness, allowing you to engage life rather than withdraw from it. Peace does not remove every challenge. It simply prevents challenges from owning you. Let us keep this ongoing exchange, your anxiety for my calm, your doubt for my promises, your faint hope for solid assurance. Hold these reflections as daily rhythm. I am eager to meet you in every phase of seeking, resting, and trusting. Visualize life under my shadow, not as a brief reprieve, but as the regular beat of your existence. Stay there. My presence is not limited to quiet corners or set routines. It surrounds you amid busy afternoons, shared laughter, and tearful nights. As you abide, you will discover that my care saturates every moment, silencing threats and reminding you that you are securely held. Remain within this shelter, choosing again and again to trust that I am your refuge in vulnerability, your joy in celebration, and your strength in challenge. Stay alert for small confirmations of this reality. A friend's timely word, a moment of quiet in a noisy place, or a fresh idea arriving when you felt stuck. Align your inner rhythm with mine and let protective care carry you through each day. I am here, ready to shift faint hope into confident assurance that you always have a safe place with me. Hear my voice calling you to rest in unshakable truth. Remember occasions when past challenges seemed overwhelming, yet resolved in ways you could not foresee. Let those memories kindle fresh trust. Trust built this way does not erase emotion. It steadies emotion, allowing you to feel deeply without being swept away. Lift your gaze from the weight of present worries to the steadiness of my character, and allow peace to flood every corner of your being. Assurance is not a brief flash, but a journey formed through ongoing companionship with me. The more your thoughts align with mine, the more hope replaces dread. Words I have spoken act as personal letters, reaffirming presence in each moment. Keep these letters visible, perhaps on a slip of paper in your pocket, so their truth follows you everywhere you go. Let reverence become a daily declaration. I am good, I am near, I am capable. Each time you trade fear for trust, confidence grows that nothing can pull you beyond protective reach. Allow my care to shine through you, brightening paths for others. Share encouraging words and watch calm spread. Release heavy anxiety and step into radiant certainty, knowing you are valued by the one who keeps the universe steady. Let reassurance overflow into your tone, your posture, even your laughter, so that others sense tranquility before you speak. In this protected space, you will find rest, hope, and an unwavering conviction of safety. Pause now and let this truth settle deep. You are cherished and secure. No rising storm, no hidden threat, no unexpected turn can remove you from my attentive care. Breathe in that reality and allow it to shape your next thought, your next choice, your next conversation. Peace of this kind is not fragile. It endures through unexpected detours and long waiting periods. Carry this certainty into tomorrow and let it shape the way you greet each surprise. Let my steady love overflow to others who feel unsettled. Offer them the same assurance you have received, and together we will spread peace that eases heavy hearts. Your story, honest and unpolished, can remind someone else that calm is possible. Speak it with kindness and observe how relief follows. Together, small lights build a wide glow. Kind words, a listening ear, or a quiet act of service can open new windows for another soul. Now walk forward, steady and open-hearted. I remain with you today and always. When doubts return, remember this conversation and breathe slowly. Recall the practices you have learned, the truths you have written, and the memories of faithfulness collected over time. Let them guide you back to calm confidence. My presence will still be there, unchanged, inviting you into rest and courageous living. Whenever you forget, return here and listen again. Let future versions of yourself benefit from the groundwork you are laying today, and offer the same pathway to others who will need it. Amen.